Okay, so the first card you have your past is the moon. Yeah, so deep, very deep feelings. You know, look at this moon, look at the face on this moon. So deep feelings. Sometimes this can be about dark feelings, even depression if it's really extreme. Just feeling deep in your feelings, you know, all of that. Sometimes it's about dreaming. Very, very introspective card. And I think you were a bit like this for a long, long time. You got out of something, I can see that. You were getting out of something really slowly. I think you were getting over something really slowly. It was taking a long time for you to get out of this because you're in this, it's like you're going along with something and you thought something was one way, but it was actually another way. So it's kind of like your whole life had turned around. You thought your life was one way, and then it completely turned into a different direction because something was revealed to you. That's what I'm seeing. So it's kind of like there's a little bit of mystery here, because this card's about that sometimes. So yeah, so you're with someone. So this is about a relationship. So you're with this person, and I don't know if this is going to make sense, but you weren't with all of them. You were just with a part of them. They only wanted you to see a small part of them. That's what I'm getting. They didn't want you to see all of them. Because, you know, I'm just looking at this moon, and there are all these different facets on this moon, lots of different faces. So you've got this face, you know, and then there's a crescent moon, the sun's at the back, you've got tears coming down as well. So all these different moods, all these different kind of personalities in this one moon. And you're only seeing one of these personalities. You're only seeing a little percentage of this particular person, who they were, this ex. So yeah, I'm actually getting different lives as well, different lives. So it's like they had one life with you and then they had other secret lives. So obviously this is showing me that there might have been third parties here, maybe even a fourth party, because I'm seeing different lives. So there might have been other people. Now, it doesn't mean they're in totally different relationships, but it might have been, you know, flirting. It might have been texting people. It might actually be an actual third-party relationship. So it could be any one of those things, because I'm seeing all these different compartments. You know, one life with one person, another one with another one. This person's in this department, or compartment I should say, all these different kinds of things. And you were in one, and you thought you were everything to this person. You thought you thought that you were their whole life, but you weren't. You were a part of their life, if that makes sense. So and you know, this can be about dreams. So that's what this was like for you. It was like you're going along in this dream, and then you woke up, and it was like, okay, now I'm in the reality. What is real? What is the reality? I don't know anymore. I don't know this person. I don't know who I'm with. I'm supposed to be close to them, but I don't even know who I'm with anymore. So it was like your whole reality was completely turned upside down with this situation, if this is resonating with you. So yeah, huge shock. This is a huge shock. And I don't know if they even realise how much of an impact this all had on you. I don't think they did. But yeah, you're obviously coming out of this now like this lobster. You've still got a lot ahead of you. I'm seeing that because he's got this big mountain up ahead of him. So, and I think you might have, I don't know if this is resonating, but you might have some kind of a formal thing in front of you. So, you know, it might be that you're married and you've got a divorce or something like that in front of you. It might not be that, but I'm just looking at this lobster and he's coming out of the worst. He's out of the water now. But he's got to go past this dog and this wolf. And to me, it looks like two sides arguing, you know, like a divorce court or something like this. So it might be that, doesn't have to be. But there is something big in front of you that you still have to go through. It feels like there's something that's still unraveling in front of you. It's like this big ball of string and you keep on finding out new things as you're unraveling. So I don't want to give you this news, but there are probably more things that you're going to discover as well. in front of you. So I just need to tell you that, because it's, I'm not going to lie, this is what I'm seeing. But you are out of the worst. I am seeing that, because you're like this lobster, so you're out of the worst of this now. So at least you know that, if this is you. Okay, so the next card you have your past is, the Seven of Wands. So these are all horrible cards, I know. But again, you're over the worst. You're over the worst. And this is another indication that there was probably a third party here, because this is all about sneakiness, lying, all that kind of thing. And again, they don't realise how much of an impact this has all had on you. Because, this man's stolen these swords, but it looks like he's smiling and he's kind of just skipping away. It's like, oh, la, this is all fine, I don't mind. But they don't care about the impact of, that it's had on you, and probably other people as well. And I think they probably did that, actually. They skipped away from a lot of their responsibilities, because I'm looking at these two swords and they're kind of stuck in the ground. They're the people they've left behind. So it looks like there's you, it looks like there's someone else, and there might be more people as well. So they've left some people behind. And it doesn't look like you were the only one who was shocked by this. It looks like there were more people shocked by this as well. Probably someone who's around you, and maybe even other people found out something about them as well. Maybe it was these other parties they're involved with, I don't know, but other people. So, and I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at the Eight of Swords as well. So I'll talk about them both here as well. So yeah, it might be that you've seen some things, or you've heard some things of them, maybe on social media, because I'm getting this, I want to give off this impression that everything's happy and fine and all that. So usually you see that kind of thing on social media, and I'm getting this big smile. That's what I'm seeing, like, oh, I'm so happy, everything's fantastic. So they're probably putting pictures up on social media or something like that, or they were at this time. And I think they're going to have some kind of hurt or some kind of downfall. I'm not just saying that to make you feel better. I'm really not, because I'm seeing this. Because if you look at this man in the Seven of Swords, he's holding these swords, but he's holding them by the blade. So he's going to be hurt eventually. And he's running as well. So say if you're running and you've got swords that you're holding by the blade, of course you're going to hurt yourself sooner or later. So I think they've either hurt themselves already. Sorry about that siren. It always happens as soon as I start, as soon as I do a reading. Okay, so I'll just wait for that to go past. So it's really strange, because I'm speaking out about someone being hurt and blades cutting themselves, and there's this ambulance. So, okay, so my prayers go to that person in the ambulance. I hope they're going to be okay. My wishes for them, good wishes out to that person. So, yeah, okay, so he's holding on to this blade, this man in this card. So whoever this is that you were dealing with, I think they've hurt themselves already, or they are going to hurt themselves soon. They're going to be hurt by something. They're going to be in a bad situation, or something's going to happen at some time. I just want to warn you, there's just a little warning here. Because I'm getting someone who kind of goes backwards and forwards to all these different people. And if they're running out of options, which I'm seeing they probably are now, they might just try you again as another option. They might have already, because this is in the past. So just watch out for that. They might come back to you again. They might go, oh, I don't have this option. I don't have that one. So let's try that one again. It's like a rotating door. Really awful. So just watch out for that. Okay, so the first card you have for your presents is the Three of Wands. Oh, really nice, peaceful card. I'm really happy to see this. We've got this peaceful man. He's looking over the water. Way, way better than what I was seeing in your past. So yeah, this is about waiting. And I'm getting a few different things in this card, actually. Okay, so it looks like you might have had a few stops and starts, especially when it comes to work, career, business, all of that side of things. And, with what I was seeing in your past, probably this ex might have stopped you in some way. I don't think they've literally stopped you from working. It's not like they've said, oh, you can't work. But, it feels extremely draining. It feels like you're around this person. It was extremely draining. And, even though you didn't know exactly what was going on when you were with them, until this all came out, because I'm seeing the shock here. You must have known something wasn't right. And yeah, I am getting this. This is what I'm getting. So you had this kind of permanent knot in your stomach when you're with them. It's like, oh, something's not right. I don't know what it is. It's that kind of knot in your stomach. And that's exhausting. If that's what you went through, it's so exhausting. There's no way you can do anything useful, like have a proper career. Or you can go to work and do all that, but having anything that's really something you have to put lots and lots of effort into, it's very difficult when you've got that kind of feeling around you. So, and I think also you might have had a little bit of a slow start, maybe in your career or your education or something. It might be that. It might be something in your background. Maybe you didn't have a lot of encouragement. So you've got a kind of a double problem there that's kind of set you back a bit. That's what I'm seeing there. So if that's you, if that resonates with you, this is what this card's telling me. It's your time. It's your time now. So listen to yourself. Don't think about what other people have said about you or this ex or what you've been through. I know it's horrible. I know you probably felt quite down. You probably felt like, I'm not good enough for them. They've got all these other people. You are good enough. It's them. It's not you. It's them. It's the way they are. It has nothing to do with how good you are. You are a perfectly capable person. You're a good person. And, it's all that's in your past. I know you're probably still going through this, and I can see you are. I could see that in the moon card. But, look at this man. He's up on the top of this mountain. He's looking at this water. And he's climbed up on top of this mountain to be able to see this view. So the fact that you've gotten away from this situation is a huge achievement. You're already up on this mountain. You've climbed up the worst. So what that's telling me is you've been through the worst. Nothing else can be hard for you that you've been through this. You can do this. You're out of the worst of this. And that's all down to you. It's because of your strength. And, so you can do anything that's in front of you. There are some opportunities out in front of you, golden opportunities. Look, there's all this gold in front of this man. So I am seeing something that you've always wanted to do here. And I think this is your time. So start this now. Start this now. And look at this. You've got the King of Pentacles here as well that's under this. So abundance. So if you start this now, if you keep on working on this, eventually you will get to this abundance that's in the King of Pentacles. And, it's going to take time. The Three of Wands is all about waiting, patience and all that. But that's even more reason to start now, because the sooner you start, the sooner you'll get there. And you will get there. So, okay, I don't know if this is going to make any sense to you, but I'm seeing you guiding people. I'm seeing you being a guide. So you've got people around you following you, or asking you questions, and you're helping and you're guiding. I'm seeing lots and lots of people around you, and they're listening to you, and you're guiding in some way. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm not seeing a lot of stress around this work either. Of course, all work comes with stress, but this is something you love doing. It's some kind of guiding role. That's what I'm seeing. So if that resonates with you, or if it doesn't, whatever it is you want to do, start this right now. Start doing this right now. That's the message in this card. It's your time. Okay, so the last card you've got for your presence is the Page of Swords. Right, so I think this is really just confirming this warning that I was seeing in the Seven of Swords. It's here again. So yeah, with this axe, this is what I'm seeing. Again, they like to have options. They've got all these different options. I've seen it in the Moon card. I've seen it in the Seven of Swords. It's here again. All these different options. And they see people as, this is really horrible actually, but this is what I'm seeing. It's almost like they see all these different options, not as three-dimensional people with feelings and thoughts and ideas and whatever. They do up to a certain point, but I know this sounds horrible, but it's almost like they see different people as, especially in love, as just these kind of things they can pick up and put down again. Almost like chess pieces. It's like, oh, who's next? Who have I got next? Because if you look at this page, he's up on a hill, so he can look down on everyone. And that's what they're doing. They're looking down on these options and they're going, oh, which one will I pick? This one or that one? Okay, well, that one's over there, so we'll choose. Really awful kind of attitude. So if that resonates with you, big warning here again, because also this is about spying. It can be. And, the pages are about messages as well. So what I'm seeing here is, sorry, I've got a sore throat. I keep on swallowing. Sorry about that. Yeah, they're going to come and contact you again. They're going to contact you again. They're watching to see where you are, looking out, and they're going to send you a message, some kind of message. So this is the second time I've seen this warning here. So please be warned. Just watch out for this person coming back again. Okay, so right, so the first card you've got for future is the Three of Cups. Absolutely beautiful. I love this. I'm really glad you've got this card. And yeah, I was getting this before. I was getting this guidance, helping people, doing something where you're helping, leading. I keep on seeing guiding over and over again, guiding groups of people. And if you look at these three women, they're all going in the same direction. They're all got their arms around each other. It's almost like they're guiding each other all around in the same direction. So yeah, that's showing me this again. Working together, leading a group, guiding, helping, all of that kind of thing. So I think that's what you're going to be doing. So please start this if this is what you're going to be doing, if this is what you want to do, because you're there to lead people. That's what you're for. You're there to lead. You're a guide. I keep on seeing guide over and over again, guide. So, and when you do what you love doing, when you do what you really love doing, there's abundance at the end of this. And this is a harvest. They're all celebrating this harvest with this fruit and everything. So, so money, abundance, that's what's going to come from this thing that you really, really want to do, if this resonates with you. And I really hope it does. Now, again, same thing again. It's going to take time to get to where you want to go. The Three of Wands, once again, it's about waiting. The King of Pentacles, again, he's an older man, so it's taken him some time to get to where he is. And I'm not saying you're going to be old when you get there, not literally, but it's taken him time, obviously. And with this card, obviously, they're all drinking wine, so it takes time to grow the grapes, harvest the grapes, and then the wine has to mature in barrels and all that kind of thing. So it takes a long time for all that to happen. So you've got work ahead of you. It's going to take time to get to where you want to go, but you can do this now. Again, it's your time. Your head's a lot clearer than it used to be. When you're around this person, you were like the Moon card, all over the place, really stressed, all that kind of thing. You're not like that now because you're away from this person. So this is your time. So you've got this clarity. If you need to study or whatever it is you need to do to get to where you want to go, please make a start on this now. Please start now. A lot of people say, oh, I can't do that. It's going to take too long to get to the end. All the more reason to start now. Because, whether you spend this next year or however long it takes on this or on something else, the year goes past anyway. So you may as well spend it on something that's going to get you to where you want to go. Not you, anyone who says that to me. So, and the Seven of Pentacles, that's telling you the same thing, really. Because this man's worked really, really hard. He's nurtured this plant, he's watered it, and it started with a tiny little seed. And look at it now, look at the results now. Abundance, coins. So this is what you're going to end up with, or what you could end up with if you start this right now. So please start this right now. Again, this keeps on popping into my head. Guidance. You are a guide for people. You are a guide. You're here to show people the way to go. So I keep on getting that. I don't know why. So the last card you've got for your future is the Hermit. Yeah, I don't think you're going to go back to this ex. They're going to come to you, definitely. They're going to come to you. They're going to send you a message. They're going to indicate that they want you back again. That's what I'm seeing, but you're not interested. I don't think you're even going to talk to them. Again, look how wise this Hermit is. So you're a lot wiser than you were when you're with them. And I don't think they realise that. Yeah, I keep on seeing this. I don't think they even think about where other people are or what they're thinking or how they're feeling. I'm probably exaggerating a bit because, if they were that horrible, they wouldn't have any options at all. And they do have some left. They do have some left. But you know, you're not one of them. You are not one of their options. You're keeping away. You're keeping to yourself, just like this hermit. And you're following your own path now. Look at this star. And he's on this path. I'll put this up so you can see. So he's on this path. He's all by himself. He's following what he wants to do. And that's where you are. You've got this clarity. You know where you want to go now. And, you know, I think there was a time when maybe they were your star. You followed them. You only had them. But now that you're away from them, you know what a real star is. And you're the real star. The real star's inside you. It comes from you. It comes from your ambition. It comes from what you want to do. The star's inside you. And you don't want their star because you've got your own. You don't want their star because you're following your own. That's what I'm seeing. So you're not interested in them. I'm really happy to see this at the end, actually.